Sweat presents The Sweat You Forget. Hello there, I'm Carrie and this is your body. You might be wondering why it looks so pale. That's because your body releases at least 2.5 liters of fluids every day. You see, it's the sweat that you forget that's dehydrating you. Like work from home overtime takes effort, causing your body to sweat. In cold temperature, your body burns energy to stay warm. Having caffeinated drinks and alcohol can make you urinate more often. Fever causes sweating as your body is fighting viruses. And when you cry, you release body fluids through tears. But remember, you can always recover with Pocari Sweat. Because of these ions, we make a good match for your body's hydration needs. Ooh, this is our stop. Remember, don't let the sweat you forget keep you from living a healthy and hydrated life. Pocari Sweat!
Bahagi na ng buhay nating mga Pilipino ang sports. Mula sa panahon ng unos, sa tamis ng tagumpay, sa kabila ng pagbabago ng buhay, ang Philippine Sports Commission ay patuloy na magigilingkod sa sambayanan at atletang Pilipino.
Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat na nanonood at nakikinig dito syempre sa ating nag-iisang programa every Wednesday 1 p.m. Psc Chatroom. Magandang hapon po. Salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay. Ako si Jess Laid ng Psc Public Communications Office sa ngalan ng aming Psc Board, pinangungunahan ng aming butihing Psc Chairman Richard Bachman, Commissioners Olivia Bongku, Edward Haico, Walter Torres, and Fritz Gaston. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Nagpapasalamat po kami sa patuloy niyong suporta at pakikinig dito sa ating programa. Gayun din, nagpapasalamat kami sa aming major sponsors, ang Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation o PAGCOR at Philippine Charities Sweepstakes Office na walang sawa sa pagtulong sa ating mga atleta. Siyempre gayun din sa ating regular partners, ang Pocari Sweat, Otsuka Solar Philippines at Pioneer Insurance na patuloy sa pagsuporta sa ating mga programa para sa ating pambansang koponan. Bago ang lahat, tayo ay nagpapahayag ng ating pakikiramay sa pagpanaw ng ABA President Sir Ed Picson na isa ring veteran sportscaster. He is a loss to the sports community. Para naman sa ating, pero bago ang lahat, matapos yan, 9 days na lang po, papalapit na ang Southeast Asian Games dyan sa Cambodia, Phnom Penh. This May 5 to 17, suportahan natin ang ating mga atleta. At para sa ating PSC this week, itong nakaraang linggo, tayo ay nagbalik sa Ilocos Sur para sa Larot Saya sa Ilocos Sur kung saan kabilang sa mga nilaro nating sports, kasama ang mga bata at lahat ng edad ay ang chess, karate-do, pencaksilat, football, table tennis, taekwondo, and zumba. Nagpapahayag din tayo ng pakikipag-celebrate sa ating mga Muslim brothers and sisters all throughout the country sa kanilang celebration ng Idil Fitr. Happy Eid Mubarak! And para speaking of Southeast Asian Games kanina, our Team Philippines ay nasa PICC actually last Monday para sa send-off ceremony for Team Philippines Cambodia 2023 Southeast Asian Games. Pinangunahan ni Chairman Bachman ang PSC Board kasama si Philippine Olympic Committee President Abraham Tolentino sa pagpe-present ng national athletes and coaches sa ating very own President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. na nag-send off sa 840-strong delegation sa 32nd Southeast Asian Games dyan sa Philippine International Convention Center sa Pasay City. Ang ating mga manlalaro ay lalahok sa 38 sports events sa regional meet biennial multisport event on May 5 to 17. And para mas malalo pa tayong maganahan, mapapanood nyo ngayon ang ating naging official send-off video para sa ating mga atleta.
Nagsimula nito, bayani ang turing sa iyo. Pilipinas kong mahal, alay ko siya ang buhay ko, hanggang matapos ang mundong ito. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, sama-sama tayo patungo sa inaasam na ito. Galingan siyang nananalaytay sa iyong dugo, damhin ang alab ng iyong puso. Tiyay at si Manny nagsimula nito, ipagpapatuloy ang laban mo. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, sama-sama tayo patungo sa inaasam na ito. Ang mundong ito, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, sama-sama natin isigaw, mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
And yan nga po yung ating naging send-off video para sa ating mga atleta na lalahok sa papalapit na Southeast Asian Games dyan sa Phnom Penh sa Cambodia. And to learn more, ito po yung ating mga naging panayam kasama ang ating kasama from Public Communications Office, Ayang Malyare, para sa ating mga atleta?
Yes, of course, we now have the members of our Philippine golf team. We have Mafi Singson and LK Go. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So a few days from now, you will be competing at the Southeast Asian Games. How are you feeling right now?
Excited. Excited too, yeah. A little nervous, but I mean, it's always fun competing in SEA Games, and with Mafi and Rian, it'll be a fun week for sure.
How well do you prepare for the competition, Mafi?
I've been practicing every day, and yeah, just working as hard as we can to prepare for the SEA Games.
How about you, LK? Of course, you've won the Asian Games gold in 2018, and this time I think you're one of the, veteran when it comes to our lineup. So, what are your thoughts about it?
Well, I feel kind of old, honestly. Mavi's a lot younger than me, and Rian's younger than her, so I feel like the ate of the group. But it's always a privilege for me to play in these kinds of events. So just really excited and looking forward to it.
What do you think is the strength of our Filipino athletes coming to the games? How about you, Mafi?
I guess our puso, yeah. Our determination to win, I guess, yeah. I was gonna say spirit, so somewhere along those lines, yeah.
So puso and spirit will be our strength coming to the games. If any message that you want to tell our Filipino athletes, our Philippine people, what would it be?
Good luck out there, and we'll fight as hard as we can to win the gold.
LK.
Yeah, have fun out there. I think it's the most important thing, and obviously good luck. Sorry. Just really excited and hope we can, give it our best, and no matter what it is, I'm sure it's good enough.
Thank you so much to our girls from the Philippine golf team. Our national arnisador, we have Mary Alin Aldeguer, our 2019 gold medalist. Kamusta yung nararamdaman mo? This will be your second SEA Games pagdating dito sa Cambodia.
Grabe po, ma'am. Kabado pa rin po, pero nag-prepare naman po kami until now po. And mga 95% na po, ready na din po.
Yes. Gano'n ka-special tong paparating na laban mo? Especially, yung eye sa'yo or yung expectation is for you to defend that title.
Sobrang laki po ng kaba rin pa rin po. Kasi po, nagkaroon na rin po kami ng title holder po nung bumalik po yung 2019 SEA Games po, and last year po wala pong Vietnam SEA Games, so ngayon po ulit first time din po na ang Arnis po is lalabas po sa ibang bansa, which is this coming SEA Games po sa Cambodia. Super excited po, then syempre excited po na ipakita yung mga pinagpaguran po namin para po sa darating na laban, at wish pa rin po namin and praying po na makapag-overall champion pa rin po at makakuha pa rin po ng gintong medalya.
Yes, baka may mensahe ka dun sa mga kapwa mo atletang Pilipino na sasabak dito sa Cambodia Games.
Message ko lang po, do our best pa rin po, and syempre wag po tayong makalimot sa pagdadasal sa kay God po, syempre unang-una po sa lahat. And thank you din po kasi sinuportahan po kami ng Philippine Sports Commission ng POC po, at message ko lang po na talagang laban hanggang sa dulo.
Thank you so much, Mary Alin Aldeguer, our arnisador po from the Philippine Arnis team. Thank you, Mary. We now have the members of the Philippine table tennis team. We have Edward Valenet and Emmy Rose Dael. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, so a few days from now since the opening of the Cambodia SEA Games, how are you feeling right now? Especially you, this is your first time to be in the Philippine team.
It's a huge pleasure to represent the country, the Philippines. It feels really amazing. For sure. Right now we are doing our preparation for the SEA Games, and we hope to have like really good results for the country.
How about you, Emmy? I think you're one of the veterans when it comes to our lineup.
So I feel very excited and very hopeful because I feel like my team now are
somehow one of the strongest, and I've played with them for a long time. I mean, I can see that maybe this time maybe we can get the medal.
Yes. Edward, how were you recruited for our Philippine table tennis team?
First, I contact them because, of course, I'm Filipino. So I was looking for this place in the national team since few years now. Last year, I came here to like that I can show them how I'm playing and maybe I can have my slot in the national team. So now, I've been here a few times and now, I'm taking the national team and it feels good.
So, Emmy, of course, for the longest time, there's no gold medal yet for our Philippine table tennis team. How do you handle this kind of, I think pressure or at least motivation for you?
I think it's not pressure for us. It's more of a motivation because for us we're like underdog and we just give whatever we train for and just we hope for the best. But of course we always aim for the medal.
Yes. Maybe you have a message for your fellow Philippine athletes. This is your chance to talk to them.
Maybe you can. Yeah.
Okay, for my Filipino athletes, I think if you guys really want to be your profession or want to play in a national, just continue in training and work hard, and for sure your time will come.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with her for sure. If you want to be a section in the national team, you need something that motivates you and never give up because it's always about doubt, about questioning your mind always. So never give up, always keep going, and once for sure it will be benefit for you. Yeah.
Thank you so much and good luck to the 32nd SEA Games. Thank you. Ngayon, ang miyembro po ng ating Philippine Convocator team. Walang iba kundi si Kylie Malyari. Hello, Kylie.
Hello po.
Kylie, first time SEA Games, kumbaga magde-debut ka this year dito sa Cambodia. How do you feel right now?
Actually po, kinakabahan but at the same time excited kasi po finally ma-showcase ko po yung talent na tinraining ko for a couple of months sa Cambodia.
Yes. So actually, from Philippine Muay Thai team po, etong si Kylie, pero since wala nga pong Muay, sa Convocator event po siya lalahok pagdating dito sa Cambodia SEA Games. Ano ba yung difference, Kylie, na tong Convocator at saka na tong Muay?
Sa striking naman po, same lang sila, gumagamit po ng 8 limbs. Ang naiba lang po is yung pointing system and also may takedown po kasi pag Convocator. So, doon po kami nag-adjust sa takedown po talaga.
I see. And si Kylie po ay lumahok din po siya sa pre-SEA Games competition kung saan siya po ay nanalo ng gold medal. Kylie, of course, first time SEA Games, what are your expectations coming to the Cambodia event?
Nag-expect po ako ng magandang experience and memories po. And sana maging okay naman po yung resulta ng mga pinag-trainingan po namin.
What is your modest target pagdating dito sa okasyon na to?
Hopefully po na ang goal po namin is maka 2 golds po sa akin.
Yes. Kylie, baka meron ka mensahe dun sa mga kapwa mo, atletang Pilipino na lalahok dito sa SEA Games. This is your chance.
Ang masasabi ko lang po is let's all do our best. Let's maniwala po tayo sa training routines na create po ng mga coaches natin and always pray and thank the Lord.
Yes. Thank you so much, Kylie Malyari, at good luck pagdating sa SEA Games.
Thank you po.
Thank you. Now have the members of the Philippine Karate team. We have Rica Torres and Alison Quiroga. Hi, malapit na ang SEA Games. Kamusta yung nararamdaman yung dalawa right now?
Ako po, I'm excited at the same time nervous. Hindi naman mawawala ang pagiging nervous sa isang competition. But more so, excited kasi lalaban ulit po tayo.
Alison, this will be your first SEA Games. Ano yung pakiramdam na finally and officially mababandera mo na yung bandila ng Pilipinas?
I'm nervous because it will be my first time competing, especially for kata competition. Yeah. And I'm thankful for my teammates because they're my strength. And without my teammates, I will not be able to compete this SEA Games.
Gaano kahalaga sa inyong dalawa itong papalapit na competition na to? Especially you, 2-time SEA Games bronze medalist ka and I think you're eyeing for gold this time.
Yes, since yun naman yung goal lagi, diba, is to aim for the gold, aim for the best. So, hopefully, sana this is the year that we can bring home that gold.
Ikaw, Alison, paano kang minomotivate din ng mga teammates mo?
just use those motivation as a fuel to work harder and give your best all the time.
Yes, yun lang. Baka meron kayong mensahe dun sa kapwa nyo atletang Pilipino na sasabak dito sa SEA Games. This is your chance to, talk to them.
Good luck sa ating lahat. Gawin natin ang best natin sa lahat nating makakaya. Good luck to everyone. Laban Pilipinas.
Kaya natin to, laban guys.
Thank you so much at good luck sa inyong dalawa. Thank you. The members of our Philippine traditional boat race, we have Leia Baligasa and Chris Taliedo. Paano nyo pinaghandaan itong papalapit na Cambodia SEA Games?
Actually po, pinaghandaan namin to last year po. Grabe yung preparation namin, mga 1 year. Oh yes, 1 year. Kasi din ngayon, second laro po namin to ngayong taon. Kaya sobrang grabe yung training po namin ngayon. Nagtitraining po kami 2 to 3 times a day. Tapos, tsaka yung din namin, nagsasama po kami, matagal na po. Kaya grabe yung intact namin. Kaya po ngayon, sa darating na SEA Games this coming May, gagawin po namin yung lahat ng best namin para manalo po.
Yes. Chris, syempre ilang araw na lang magbubukas na yung SEA Games. Handa ka na ba?
Handang-handa po para sa Pilipinas.
Yes. Syempre, para kanino nyo i-dedicate itong magiging laban nyo na to? Syempre, sino-sino yung mga nabumotivate sa inyong dalawa?
Coaches, mga ka-teammates po, mga family, and ang buong Pilipinas and God po.
Baka may mensahe kayo sa kapwa nyo atletang Pilipino. This is your chance to cheer for them. Syempre, cheer namin kayong lahat dito.
Good luck po sa lahat ng Pilipino. Laban lang para sa Pilipinas. Tsaka sa lahat ng mga kabataan na mag-aspire na maging atleta, wag lang po kayong susuko. Mararating nyo rin po yung mga yung kanyari mga pangarap nyo, especially pag gusto nyo maging national team, wag susuko sa mga hamon sa buhay.
Yes. Thank you so much and good luck sa inyong laban dito sa SEA Games.
Thank you po.
Ng mga miyembro ng ating Philippine Fin Swimming Team. Kamusta ang inyong paghahanda dito sa Cambodia Southeast Asian Games?
Good afternoon po. Yung paghahanda po namin para sa Southeast Asian Games is hindi po ganun kahaba yung preparation, pero nakaya naman po namin siyang in 3 months po. Nagawa naman po namin yung maraming improvements and malaki po yung improvements namin. Maganda naman po yung results.
After nitong send-off natin na narinig nyo yung suporta ng ating mga top officials, mas na-motivate ba kayo to do well and to bring medals pagdating dito?
Opo. Dahil po sa grabing support nila sa amin, mas na-inspired po kami and na-motivate.
Masasabi nyo bang ready na kayo pagdating sa SEA Games?
Yes, handang-handa na po kami. We will do our best to bring the Philippines to Cambodia.
Yes. Baka meron kayong mensahe dun sa mga kapwa nyo atletang Pilipino. This is your chance to acknowledge them.
In his time po, maging patient lang po tayo sa lahat ng ating trainings and pagbutihan palalo. And good luck po sa lahat ng Filipino athletes.
Thank you so much and good luck to our Philippine Fin Swimming Team. Thank you. Now have Emmanuel Cantores from our Philippine Vovinam team. Hi Emmanuel, gaano ka kahanda dito sa Cambodia SEA Games?
Ready na po for the gold medal. Para nag-ensayo ko ng ilang months para sa dream kong mag-uwi ng gold. Kasi last Psc Games, silver po yung nakuha ko at balak kong bawian yung gold sa Cambodia.
Yes, talaga naman, ready to fight na talaga si Emmanuel Cantores. Of course, gaano rin ka-special sa ito dito sa ating send-off ceremony, yung ating top officials ay talagang todo suporta, buhos ang suporta sa inyong mga atletang Pilipino.
Yun nga po, overwhelmed kasi yung mga official natin, lahat ng official, government official, yung presidente, nagpakita ng support sa atin. Kaya ganado akong lalaban para sa bayan.
Yes. Siyempre naman, so baka meron kang mensahe dun sa ating sa fellow Team Philippine athletes. This is your chance to talk to them.
Ay, para sa bayan laban, pakita natin kung gaano katapang ang mga atletang Pilipino.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Emmanuel Cantores, and good luck sa SEA Games. Our El Capitan, King Philip Delarmino. Good afternoon, Kuya Philip.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, of course, this time po, no, hindi Muay yun sasalihan mo, kundi Convocator. Ano ba yung difference na tong event na to dun sa usual mong sinasalihan dito sa SEA Games?
Yes, ma'am. Ang Convocator naman po is a traditional sports from Cambodia. Ngayon lang po yun magkakaroon kasi sila po yung host country. Then, may similarity po kasi yung Muay Thai din sa Convocator kasi same lang po na may punch, may kicks din, elbow and knees. Ang dagdag lang po na kuan po yung takedown, may takedown lang po na sa rules po ng Convocator.
Pero overall, are you ready for this Cambodia SEA Games?
Yes, ma'am. Dati naman po kasi ma'am, meron akong background po ng wushu. That's may alam ako kahit konti po for takedown, kaya medyo hindi naman pa ako nahirapan mag-shift ng ngayon sa Vocator.
From the previous 5 editions po ng ating SEA Games, no, nakakuha ka na ng 2 gold at 1 silver. This time po, pagdating dito sa Cambodia, ano yung tina-target mo na sana maiuwi sa Pilipinas?
Siyempre gold medal yung aim po natin sa SEA Games po sa Cambodia. Yun lang po ma'am, kailangan lang po talaga ng preparation po talaga para makuha po natin yun, ma'am.
Gano'n po ka-special sa'yo na meron po tayong full support from our President Bongbong Marcos Jr.?
Napakasaya pong pakinggan ma'am na ang ating presidente po ay very supportive po sa ating mga atletang Pilipino, ma'am. Isa po yun ma'am sa motivation po namin ma'am sa team. Yes. At sa buong atleta po ng Team Philippines.
Philip, baka meron kang mensahe dun sa iba pang mga fellow athletes mo, no? Nasasabak, sama-sama kayong dadalhin yung ating Philippine flag dito sa Cambodia SEA Games. This is your chance.
Yun sa mga Team Philippines athletes na sasabak ngayon po sa 22nd Southeast Asian Games sa Cambodia. Good luck sa atin at kaya natin to.
Thank you so much, King Philip Delarmino, ang ating team captain po ng ating Philippine Convocator team.
And yan, laban nga sa ating mga atleta na lalahok dyan sa 32nd Southeast Asian Games para sa Cambodia, Phnom Penh, this May 5 to 17. Unang-una dyan, batiin muna natin yung ating mga nanonood ngayon. Good afternoon. Siyempre, Sports Corner PH, Gab Pereras, magandang hapon, shout out. Ganun din sa SAP MMAYC, Team Cobra, good luck Philippine team. And nagpapasalamat din tayo kina Mark J. Franco, Pamela Raquino Cubos, Samahang MVP Group, and sa ating pang mga kasama from the Philippine Sports Commission Workforce, Gab Guay, Ma'am Malin Bamba, Mio Salutim, and Sir Tito Talaw, Ayang Malyare. Magandang hapon, salamat. And mapapanood naman natin ngayon yung mensahe ng ating PSC Board of Commissioners, starting with Commissioner Ed Haico. Ito yung ating naging panayam sa kanila. Pero bago ang lahat, nagpapasalamat tayo syempre sa lahat ng sumusuporta at patuloy na nanonood habang hinahanda natin yung ating mga panayam para sa ating mga Board of Commissioners. And ito na ang ating naging mga panayam para sa kanila.
Pocari Sweat presents The Sweat You Forget. Hello there, I'm Carrie. You see, it's the sweat that you forget that's dehydrating you. Like work from home overtime, oversleeping, being in cold temperatures, having caffeinated drinks, or alcohol, fighting a fever, and even crying. But you can always recover with Pocari Sweat. Because of these ions, we can help with your body's rehydration. So remember the sweat you forget and always stay hydrated. Pocari Sweat. Pocari Sweat presents
sa inyong lahat.
Tabang ang nananalaytay sa iyong dugo, magmula noon hanggang ngayon. Andres at si Pepe nagsimula nito, bayani ang turing sa iyo. Pilipinas kong mahal, alay ko siya ang buhay ko, hanggang matapos ang mundong ito. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, sama-sama tayo patungo sa inaasam na ito. Kalingang siyang nananalaytay sa iyong dugo, damhin ang alab ng iyong puso. Tiyay at si Mari nagsimula nito, ipagpapatuloy ang laban mo. Pilipinas kong mahal, alay ko siya ang buhay ko, hanggang matapos ang mundong ito. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, sama-sama tayo patungo sa inaasam na ito. Pilipinas kong mahal, alay ko siya ang buhay ko, hanggang matapos ang mundong ito. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, sama-sama nating isigaw, mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
And ayan nga po, no? Ayan, yung ating official send-off video para sa ating mga atletang Pilipino na lalahok sa 32nd Southeast Asian Games. Kung gusto nyong muling mapakinggan o mapanood yan, available po yan sa ating Facebook page. Gayon din sa ating YouTube channel na mapapanood, makikita nyo crawling dito sa ating page, sa ating palabas ngayong araw na ito. Ngayon naman, mapapakinggan at maririnig natin ang ating naging panayam sa ating PSC Board of Commissioners, starting with Commissioner Ed Haico at ang ating iba pang commissioners.
In PSC to the athletes, my personal message
is, of course, do your best. The coaches train your athletes to win, not for themselves, for the country, and for where they come from. Because, after you win, the glory, the drama, the pride, and the tears that you will be experiencing, you will be bringing that experience back to where you come from your municipality, your cities, your province. Bring that experience to your constituents, your neighbors, your classmates, because they want to experience what you experienced. You are one of those athletes that have this rare opportunity to be in a foreign country and compete with other foreign athletes. Bring that experience back. And what I personally ask from you is develop your own grassroots program in your locality, because you are a national athlete, and being a national athlete, you are respected and admired. Give back not just medals to your neighbors, to your classmates, not just medals, but a training from the heart, coaching from the heart. Thank you.
Yes, of course, how significant that is also that we have the support from our President Bongbong Marcos.
Well, you're so lucky to have a president like President Bongbong Marcos. He, from his heart, he is coming here to, give you that big push. That's he's so busy with all the challenges of the country, and he still finds time to come and say hello and send you off with that big push. So you should be very grateful that athletes and the coaches for having a very supportive president.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Edward.
Thank you.
Say good afternoon to fellow athletes. I was once an athlete like you guys and girls. And as I was asking, ano nararamdaman ko? My gosh, I am just as excited as you are. Now I've gone back in time and says, well, during my time, how was it? I don't even recall we had such a send-off having with us. Well, our president, the President BBM will be here, and that's such a big honor for us, no? And I don't want to preempt him. He's going to be here to send you off. But as PSC, I wish you really all the best and the luck. And again, personally, as a player, I would say you just, as previously mentioned by ComEd, is you just have to do your best. But more than that, you just have to enjoy it. Enjoy the sports. You've trained so hard for that. Don't put pressure on yourselves. And just enjoy the game, and the results will just come out. You've trained so hard for that, and it will just come out. The results. Don't put pressure on yourselves. So, and by the way, you have to always hydrate yourself from now till you go, because yesterday was the other day was so hot, and that is what you are up against. Your performance as an athlete will be affected if your physique is affected, and the most is really rehydration. Okay, so with that, I wish you all the best, and we will be there to support you. And in a while, the president is going to be here to officially send you off. So all the best to all of you, to us.
Congrats, of course, from being a former athlete and now you are a PSC official commissioner. So how does it feel for you when you're part of the agency? You backed up and supported these athletes?
Oh, I'm very excited. I'm very happy. Because as I said earlier, I've gone around now in circle. I was like you, an athlete before as an amateur. In fact, we were the first basketball team that went to SEA Games in 1975. It wasn't SEA Games yet at that time. We were the first. And then from that, I played national, and then I went pro. I played professional basketball, and then I joined the government also with Games and Amusements Board, which was handling professional athletes and leagues, and tournaments. So now from then, I'm back here now to PSC to help our amateur athletes and the the athletes in general and the sportsmen. So with that, it's a full circle, and I'm very happy to be back and to be with you all, especially for this very historic event, where we send you off.
Bonus question lang. So last SEA Games, we were denied by from the gold medal po ng ating men's basketball team. And as a former SEA Games campaigner po natin, what do you think would be the chances of our Gilas team?
That's something that's touchy. I was just talking to the officials, the POC officials regarding that. What I have seen also, even in the past SEA Games, it's they would have sports. The particular country would have sports that are only their sports that we don't even play it, no? So we were just discussing, and they're saying they might try to curb that or maybe limit that, diba? You don't play pico or patentero in the whole here, so all other countries are not going to be familiar with that, and we win gold, no? So it's not that. It's got to be Olympics and Asian and all tournaments that are played by everybody. So what I understand is they're going to have a certain percentages of games like that, no? For Olympics, maybe they'll have 10 sports of that, and then etc. etc. Now, with regards to the basketball, I think now is also my understanding with the defending champion, they have 3 Americans. So it's not like before it was a walk in the park to us. No, we can send an all amateur, all college, collegiate players, but now not anymore. And that's what happened in the previous one. So now, it's gonna, but it will make it interesting for basketball. Na, it's gonna be, but in terms of parity, in terms of because we have players na pareho, hindi rin. And it's also not good for a country like for us if we have 3 imports dominating the games, no? So what happens to our local players? So hopefully that will be correct in the future SEA Games.
Thank you so much, Commissioner.
Okay. Thank you.
Para sa ating mga atleta, malapit kayo po sa aking puso. I would just like to tell everybody you're so blessed na you were chosen by your different NSAs to represent the country. Hindi lahat nakakaroon ng kanyang oportunidad. Dahil kayo ang pinakamagaling, kayo ang napili. Gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo, ang laki-laki ng tiwala namin sa inyo. At buong Pilipinas ay nasa likod ninyo. At nandito kami para suportahan kayo. Wala man kami sa Cambodia, nandito kami nagdarasal na matimtim para tayo ay makapag-uwi ng maraming medalya para sa ating bansa. Kaya alam ko na bang kayang-kaya ito, alam ko hindi madali, pero kung ang kagustuhan yung manalo ay higit sa takot yung matalo, I'm sure we can make it. Okay? Laban lang, mabuhay ang atletang Pilipino. Maraming salamat.
Short but sweet, pero kailangan natin ng bonus question, Kom. Baka may mensahe ka din sa taong bayan, sa mga kapwa natin Pilipino. Ano po yung mensahe niyo para sa kanila?
Sa lahat ng mga nanonood at sa lahat ng mga Pilipino, tayo po ay nandito para suportahan ang Team Philippines na lalaro sa Southeast Asian Games sa Cambodia. Alam niyo po, hindi madali ang manalo ng kinto, hindi ho madali ang i-represent ang ating bansa. Alam kong gagawin nila lahat. Ang tiwala natin sa kanila ay buong buo. Ang pwede natin gawin dito ay pagdasal na sila ay manalo at panuurin sila at cheer sila, okay? Mabuhay ang atletang Pilipino.
Thank you po.
Sa inyong lahat, no? Ilang araw na lang at sasabak na kayo sa 32nd Southeast Asian Games sa Cambodia. Bilang isang commissioner, nandito ako, kasama kayo bang aking mga commissioner, si chairman. Susuportan namin kayo lubusan, no? And to tell the truth, we will be going and supporting you on site, no, during the game. So I'm very excited to see you in action.
Kung of course, gaano ka-special sa'yo to bilang former athlete, and now this is your parang first year na rin po na bilang commissioner po ng ating ahensya, na ngayon nakaback up po kayo, parte po kayo nung ahensyang nag-back up po sa ating pambansang koponan pagdating dito.
Yung watching you, no, compete helps me recall the experience I had, no. So sometimes it becomes emotional, very inspiring. So again, as I see you this time, no, playing, I'm sure it will bring out so much memories, no, during my competitive years. But the story about this game is about you, not me. So I wish you well, and I hope the sport, no, will give you many, many opportunities and will open many, many doors for you in the future.
Mensahe mo sa mga taong bayan po na of course, hopefully no, talagang yung buong suporta rin nila makuha po natin pagdating po sa laban ng ating mga atletang Pilipino.
Well, mula dito, habang nandun yung mga atleta natin, prayers lang talaga, no? Suporta, maybe some good messages, words of encouragement. Let's avoid negativity during the games. Let's support our athletes by showing positivity and giving positivity to everybody.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Commissioner Walter.
And yan nga po yung ating mga naging panayam sa ating Board of Commissioners from Philippine Sports Commission. Salamat sa ating mga commissioners. Gayun din, syempre, good luck, patuloy na good luck at prayers sa ating mga atleta na lalahok sa Southeast Asian Games. Sa ating pong pagbabalik, mapapanood natin ang official statements ni POC President Bambol Tolentino, Psc Chairman Richard Bachman, and our very own President Bongbong Marcos Jr. sa ating pagbabalik. Pero bagong lahat, nagpapasalamat kami sa aming major sponsors, ang Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office, and syempre sa ating regular partners, ang Pokerisbet Otsuka Solar Philippines at Pioneer Insurance. Sundan niyo po kami sa aming pagbabalik.
Fellow sports leaders, members of the House and Senate in sports, Philippine Sports Commission, headed by our Chairman Bachman, and of course, our dear President, na naging atleta po siya as a swimmer and football player. Baka hindi niyo po alam. On behalf of the Philippine Olympic Committee, especially the different national sports association, coaches, officials, and national athletes, Mr. President, this is our delegates who will represent our country in this 32nd SEA Games in Cambodia. We are all grateful and inspired for being here with our national athletes in this send-off ceremony. We know it's a big challenge for us. For last Vietnam SEA Games, we landed 4th with 52 golds, 70 silvers, and 105 bronzes. We will do our best to maintain our position, even though Cambodia, as a host, first-timer host, will try to notch the top place. As this will be your administration's first SEA Games, to be followed by Thailand in 2025 and Malaysia in 2027, we assure our country that we are ready to show the skills and talents of the Filipino athletes. This is also the first step, for there will be Asian Games this coming September, and of course, the Olympics, Paris Olympics next year. Mr. President, not only we will go to Cambodia, not only to compete, but also to strengthen our friendship with our ASEAN brothers through sports. Maraming salamat po sa mga suportang binibigay nyo sa ating pong mga atleta through Philippine Sports Commission. Mabuhay po ang ating atletang tutungo sa Cambodia 32nd SEA Games. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat.
Isang magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Today, I have the honor of presenting before you a leader who needs no introduction, a true public servant who right from the start of his administration has set his eyes on continuing the steering revival of the golden era of Philippine sports. Looking back at one of the legacies set by his father, the late President Ferdinand Marcos Sr., who took changes and created Project Gintong Alay in 1979, a comprehensive national sports initiative that upgraded the standard of Filipino athletes representing the country in international competitions, which was ultimately focused on building a strong, healthy, and alert citizenry. Through this, we saw the emergence of some of the country's sports legends, such as sprinters Lydia De Vega and Isidro Del Prado, swimmers Eric Buhayan and Akiko Thompson, boxers Mansueto Onyok Velasco, brother Roel Velasco, and Elias Ricardo, and our very own bowling legend, Bong Ku, among others who championed over their counterparts in the world stage. It is apparent that he is no stranger in the field of play and takes to heart the transformational power of sports to unite and bring the nation together. With his guidance, the Philippine Sports Commission entered another chapter when he appointed me as chairman, together with Commissioner Bong Ku, Commissioner Fritz Gaston, Commissioner Edhard Haiko, and Commissioner Walter Torres, to provide the dedicated service to our national athletes and coaches and lead the country's grassroots sports initiative. As we send off our Team Philippines together to the upcoming 32nd Southeast Asian Games in Cambodia, I am positive to report that we have been in constant communication with our athletes, teams, officials, and national sports associations to ensure we meet their needs, resolve their issues, and show and provide sincere care for the Filipino athlete. The same is also true for all the members of the PSC board, our working group, medical teams, and all the others in the PSC who are solid in their support for the Philippine team. And with his leadership and all-out support from the national government, we are assured that sports will go further and higher. He is a dreamer, but best of all, he is a doer. Sa kanya pong gabay at suporta, patuloy na magiging bida ang bayaning manlalaro. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you today the President of the Republic of the Philippines, President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much to the Philippine Sports Commission Chairman, Chairman Richard Bachman, for your kind introduction. Also with us here is the head of the Philippine Olympic Committee, the President of Philippine Olympic Committee, President Abraham Tolentino, I see also over there is ang ating mga kongresista na mga sportsman din na siyang tumutulong sa ating mga atleta. Senator Bongo is here and Congressman Richard is also here, both of whom have been avid supporters of our athletes. Now, most importantly, our beloved athletes who are now going to represent the Philippines, my fellow workers in government, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. It is with great pride and a good deal of pleasure that I welcome all our distinguished athletes, trainers, coaches, the rest of the Philippine delegation as you prepare to compete, to aim for the wins in the forthcoming 32nd Southeast Asian Games or the SEA Games. One of the greatest pleasures I have found being the leader is to be able to give honor and to recognize, hopefully to inspire, and to provide support to our athletes who are in fact our ambassadors in sport and play a very, very important part beyond just their participation in such important sporting events. I have found that I think everybody here will agree that sport is one of the very few activities. Iilan lang talaga ang pwede nating sabihin na ating ginagawa na walang downside. The only downside to sport is sometimes you get injured. Yun lang. Everything else is good for you. It's good for your discipline. It's good for your health. It's good for your camaraderie. It's good for your to mature young people. And that is why it has to be kept as a very, very important part of our support to our society. And beyond that, ang ating mga champion, ang ating mga nag-uuwi ng medalya at saka tropeo ay talaga namang nagdadala ng kasiyahan at naipagmamalaki ng buong madla na kami ay Pilipino. Yan mga yan, Pilipino yan, mga champion namin yan. At yan ang siguro ang pinakamahalaga na nagdadala kayo ng dangal sa Pilipinas. Tignan na lang ninyo, lahat ng mga champion natin that have gone out onto the international stage, that have made a name for themselves, and all they have done is bring glory to the Philippines. And many of our great athletes who have made their name in the international stage have brought with them the Philippines and the honor that they have gained by their sacrifice, by their perseverance, and finally by their success is also be given to the Philippines itself, and every single Filipino feels it. And that's why I would like at this point for those who have always been in the sporting arena and have managed to make a name for themselves and put the Philippines on the athletic map, I thank you all very much for the honor and the glory that you bring to our country. Ngayon papunta kayo at sa susunod na SEA Games, and we can see that everyone seems to be ready. I've been watching some of the reports about the different sports. At lahat naman tayo ay sumusubok na gawin, lalong-lalo na tayo palabas sa pandemya. Mahirap mag-ensayo pagka naka-lockdown. Pero pinagpilitan pa rin ng ating mga atleta, kaya naman hanggang ngayon ay nanalo pa. At ngayon, hindi naman yung mga iba ngayon na pupunta sa Cambodia ay hindi pa nag-champion, magiging champion pa lang. Kaya yun ang ating kayo ang nasa the hopes and the dreams and the aspirations of our countrymen for the Philippines ride with you. Alam naman ninyo, kahit nandun kayo sa Phnom Penh, kahit nasa Cambodia kayo, ay maririnig nyo, basta makinig kayo na mabuti, maririnig nyo yung sigaw namin to encourage you. Kung pwede lang talaga, kayo na yung kakargahin namin para manalo kayo doon sa sport ninyo. Kaya ganun ang yan ninyo you have 107 million nakakampi na walang ginawa kundi magdasal na maging successful sa inyo. Walang ginawa kundi isipin kung paano kayong panalunin, kung paano kayong tulungan, kung paano kayong palakasin. And that is the tradition that you have brought, that sportsmen have brought to the Philippines by making their name abroad. And again, it is for me an extreme pleasure and for me to see all of you. I know all of you athletes, not only the athletes, but the trainers, the coaches, lahat ng support na dinadala para magkaroon tayo ng mga champion na atleta. Ay alam ko lahat kayo ay pinaghihirapan ninyo ang training ninyo, ang training ng mga atleta, ang pag-aalaga sa kanila. At siguro naman, ay mabibigyan naman tayo ng sukli, ng kaunting medalya at kaunting tropeo. At siguro baka malampasan natin ang ating mga naging record sa nakaraan. At yun naman talaga ang ating inaasahan. So once again, it is my great pleasure to be able to be with you just very quickly. Pinilit ko makapunta rito dahil gusto ko makilala yung mga champion. Kagaya ng sinabi ni Mayor, sabi niya ako, naging sport. Lahat na sinubukan ko. Nag-football ako, nag-squash ako, nag-shooting ako, nag-archery pa ako, nag-fencing pa ako. Hindi ako nag-champion. Kaya gusto ko makilala yung champion. Kung ano ba yung pakiramdam na yan. But I think it is all to the good. And once again, if this administration, this government can do anything more to support our athletes, to support sports in our country, to support the Philippine Sports Commission, the Philippine Olympic Commission, who I understand are still squatting in the environs of the CCP. Kailangan natin siguro, mahirap naman, ang dami nating pinapagawa sa inyo na wala kayo man lang na sarili ninyong opisina. But anyway, that if there is anything more that this government can do, that this administration can do, that I personally can do, you please make sure you will tell me, because we are all rooting for you and we all want to do everything that we can do to make you as successful as you possibly can in your chosen events. So, good luck sa inyo. At huwag niyong kakalimutan, kapag talagang napagod na, nahirapan na, kahit na na-injure na ng konti, pakinggan niyo ulit yung sigaw, maririnig niyo. Kami yun, yung mga kapwa niyong Pinoy, sinisigaw. Go, 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 go. Maraming salamat. Good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
And ayan nga po yung mga naging panayam natin sa ating mga atleta. Napanood din natin yung suporta ng ating mga opisyal para sa darating na Southeast Asian Games sa Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Dahil dito sa Psc Chatroom, bida ang bayaning manlalaro. Suportahan natin sila ngayong darating na kampanya nila sa Southeast Asian Games.